Numbers in Formula One aren't just digits on a car. They're identity, history, and branding. Lewis Hamilton's 44, Max Verstappen's switch to 1, and Sebastian Vettel's connection with 5 are etched into fan culture. These numbers aren't random. They carry history, fan recognition, and even marketing value. But here's a question that doesn't often get asked. Is number 19 allowed in Formula One? And if so, why don't we see it on the grid today? In 2014, the FIA introduced a permanent driver number system, meaning drivers select a number when they debut in F1 and keep it for their whole career. The only exception is the reigning world champion, who may run number 1 instead of their chosen number. Once chosen, a number cannot be duplicated. And if a driver leaves Formula One, their number is frozen for 2 full seasons before it can be reassigned. The only number completely retired is 17, withdrawn after Jules Bianchi's tragic Suzuka crash in 2014. The FIA made the decision official in 2015 as a permanent mark of respect. The answer is simple. Yes, number 19 is completely allowed. It hasn't been banned, retired, or placed off limits under FIA regulations. Historically, the most famous use came from Felipe Massa, who carried number 19 during his Williams stint from 2014 to 2017. Massa even explained why he picked it, saying, "I love 19. I've used it before, and it always brought me luck." Since Massa's retirement, however, no other F1 driver has chosen to run with 19. There are a couple of reasons why drivers may overlook the number today. Drivers almost always pick numbers that have deep personal meaning. Hamilton chose 44 because it was his karting number. Norris went with 4 as a nod to his gaming alias, Landuo 4. For many rookies entering F1, 19 doesn't carry that same emotional connection. Motorsport is also steeped in superstition, and some believe 19 isn't a lucky number. Massa never won a race while carrying it, and historically, drivers using 19 haven't enjoyed massive success. Without a winning legacy tied to it, young drivers may prefer numbers that carry prestige or fan recognition. The FIA has only permanently retired 17 to honor Bianchi. Every other number between 2 and 99 remains available, including 19. When a driver exits Formula One, their number is locked out for 2 full years before it becomes available again. Since Massa retired back in 2017, number 19 has long been free for anyone to claim. Driver numbers often evolve into cultural symbols. In MotoGP, Valentino Rossi's 46 became legendary. In Formula One, Hamilton's 44 is now iconic. Verstappen's 33 still resonates with fans even though he switched to 1, and Schumacher's 7 became symbolic of his dominance. But number 19 doesn't have that same cultural weight in F1. Massa's fan base embraced it while he was active, but the number hasn't built a lasting following since. Without fan-driven momentum, it's easy to see why new drivers may overlook it. So, is number 19 allowed in Formula One? Absolutely. It hasn't been banned or retired, and under FIA rules, it remains up for grabs. But until a driver comes along with a personal story, a marketing vision, or even just superstition that drives them toward 19, it will continue to be one of those forgotten numbers waiting in the background. In Formula One, numbers aren't just digits. They're legacy, identity, and sometimes destiny. Maybe one day, a rookie will take number 19 and bring it roaring back to life. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to subscribe and ring the bell, because in Formula One, even the smallest details tell big stories.